Let's see how to install Anaconda on a Windows 11 computer. We'll start by opening the web browser, and then we can go to anaconda.com. And here there are two options. There is code in the cloud, and then there is download. So let's download. And Anaconda is being downloaded. It's quite a big file, almost 1 gigabyte, so it will take a minute to download. Okay, so the Anaconda installer was downloaded, and we should now be able to find it in the Downloads folder. And here it is, so let's run the installer. So here is the installer, let's click on Next. We need to agree to the terms of agreement. And here we can choose if we want to install Anaconda only for the current user or for all users. So it doesn't really matter which one you choose, but if you have admin privileges, you are able to choose all users. That's what I'm going to do. And here we can choose the destination folder. I'll just go with the default. And here we can choose if we want to create start menu shortcuts. I want them. And the second option allows us to decide if we want to use Anaconda as the default Python provider for the system. I leave it checked as is the default, and then I click on Next to start the installation. And the installation is starting. Now I have to warn you here, this installation is long. And when I say long, I mean very long. So even if it takes 15, even 20 minutes, just keep waiting a bit more and eventually it should finish successfully. Okay, so it took a while, but Anaconda is eventually installed, and we can click on Next, and Next again. And here I'm going to uncheck these boxes and finish. Now to start Anaconda, we can click on the Windows Start menu and simply look for Anaconda. And here it is. So as you can see, there is Anaconda prompt, and then there is Anaconda Navigator. So that's what we want, Anaconda Navigator. And as you can see, Anaconda comes with a bunch of tools, and we can basically launch any of them. But the simplest way to just write a Python program and run it is probably to use a Jupyter notebook. So that's what I'll launch. And here we can choose where we want to create a new Jupyter notebook. For simplicity, I'll place it on my desktop, so desktop. And here I'll create a new folder, so new folder. And of course I'll rename the folder. And now we can enter the new folder, and here I'll create the new Jupyter notebook. So new again, and now I'll choose Python 3, and let's rename our notebook, and I'll just call it example notebook. And let's write a simple hello world program, and let's run this cell, and we can see hello world.